Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yo. Taking a walk, girl. The sun.
And we wait a minute, and we wait a minute, and we wait a minute. Hello, ladies. Listen, Tally was over there saying, wait a minute. I'm like, okay, we gonna wait a minute.
We gotta wait a minute. Like, oh, we weren't ready for that. What?
That was good. Who was that? Who was that artist?
That was Ocean
No.
Eye. Oh
yeah, it's just a not Spotify. SoundCloud DJ, just working the remixes.
That was nice. That was nice. Well,
right?
Not as nice as our show because we got a few things to discuss. So welcome everybody to another episode of Not Your Typical Girl Talk. We are so happy we could be here on this Wednesday evening. Before we go into the foolishness on the internet, we are going to introduce ourselves in alphabetical order.
Hey everybody, what is going on? My name is Garcia. Welcome to Not Your Typical Girl Talk, where we try to make sense of the foolishness on these internets. Yes, and thank you to Radio Regent, syndicated through iHeartRadio, for allowing us the platform to have our show replayed on internet radio Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So check us out there when you get a chance. Telly, what is up, my friend?
Ooh, girl, there's too much that is up. Hey, everyone, what is goodeth in your hoodeth? It is me, Telly. I am here once again with my favorite crew, the Not Your Typical Girl Talk crew. I'm not going to waste any time because the foolishness is too real. Sheba, tell these people who you are.
I am Toshiba. They call me Sheba. I am the final female member of the crew. And maybe you don't even need any more introduction, but I'm going to let him introduce himself. My partner in crime and in life. Go ahead, man.
Mr. Robbie 3 times. Happy Wednesday, and let's get it going. Let's see what's crazy going on.
So, there are certain things I think you can keep to yourself. It's one of those where we're like, you know what? Beyonce's internet didn't really need to know this. And the first one is like, CeeCce, why do we need to find out any more about your family? Because we keep finding out things, and we're talking about Coco Austin, which is, that's large, which is Ice-T's wife. I wasn't expecting that to be so large, but basically, Coco Austin tells us that she allows her 6-year-old daughter to bathe in the sink before her first fashion show. And next is this. So that is Ice-T's daughter and Coco's daughter. And to prepare for a fashion show, this is how they prepare. In this massive house, as you can see, with standing fish tanks, instead of in the shower, she allows her to bathe in the sink in the kitchen.
Okay, so when I first saw this, I was kind of just like, okay, people won't even, okay, here's the thing. It's comical to me because we have countries, and we talk about it on this show. There are countries out there where they do not have the privilege of having showers, like standing showers or baths, like in their house. But they make it possible to make ways where there's a designated area, a basin of some sort, or even like some sort of washroom outside of the house where people can go and cleanse themselves. Either way, they make a way of it where it's decent and, you know, it feels good to get your shower, get washed up for the day. I have an issue with people that have this much privilege and are still out here like, let's put our kid in the sink. Like, people don't even put their dogs in the sink.
You know, it's so interesting because like 6-year-olds are so advanced. Like they're like driving themselves to the supermarket. Much more. Like they can
Literally.
go, like, yo, these 6-year-olds, they'll go into the shower and shower themselves. What the Coco is, I don't know, she's a strange woman.
And she's
the kid is still breastfeeding, I think. The
kid is on a tablet. So she obviously knows how to do stuff. So what?
So why is she in the
How is that faster than going in the shower?
No, let me answer. Coco's going to answer for you. So the question is asked, why not use the actual tub? Well, according to Coco, the sink is easiest when you have to be fast.
What?
But this doesn't look fast, right? Like she's soaking in the sink where I'm assuming meat and vegetables are washed. Like, do they have a separate sink to bathe her in the kitchen? Like, do they have 2 kitchen sinks and one is for cooking and one is for bathing the child?
Well,
Maybe
she doesn't wash her foods. Maybe she doesn't wash her vegetables or her chicken. And the only thing she does wash is her picnic in this sink. Like, I don't know. Coco confuses me. She confuses me every day. I don't get this woman. I'm sorry for this child.
She still pushes the child in a stroller.
She's 6.
Oh no, I just saw a picture of it. It was a strolling girl. She still breastfeeds her because it's comfort.
That's their only child?
That's their only child. And she's 43. So she had her late in life, 37, 38, 37.
Okay.
And even then, I'm still like, our faces right now, if you don't catch us on live, come live on IG, because our faces right now, the looks of disgust, confusion, all around. She is not the first woman to have a child at 37, 38 years old. I don't see who else had a baby at 37. I don't see any of the Kardashians, Nicki Minaj, Meghan Markle, like none of these people. I don't see them pushing their kids in strollers.
Breastfeeding them and
breastfeeding them after 1 year old.
That's crazy.
Listen, I mean, the kid's scrolling through an iPad with her nails painted with white, and like it looks like, I don't know if it's butterflies or something. But listen, girl, not my type of parenting.
Maybe she's a Mariah Carey fan. With the nails.
Not my type of parenting. Not my type of parenting at all. But I mean, this child will probably never really have to work for anything in her life, and so maybe she doesn't feel she needs to give her life skills because she's going to live off of daddy's money. I don't know. Do you, girl? Robbie 3 times. You want to wait till your segment? You got something to say?
She looks just like IC.
True.
It's true.
Oh no, she stole his face.
She did.
But yeah, I'm confused as y'all. I don't, because are you trying to extend the childhood, or because then why are you going to fashion shows? Like, I don't.
And she did her own makeup, but she was doing her makeup, and
I just wonder how the conversations with her. I think that's really where my head is at, because for the life of me, that's not what I see of him as a dad. So like, confusing to me.
Well, something that is confusing to me is this next segment, and I was gonna bring this clip down to a minute, but I'm gonna let all 2.5 minutes of this clip play. And I would love one of you to explain to me what is happening, because I don't quite sure. I don't know. I actually don't know for sure what is happening. So we're gonna let this 2.5 minute clip play of this couple who keeps being in the news for foolishness. So I've actually titled the segment, Them Again. And here we go.
Hey, bring some cleaner too.
Alright.
Stay right there.
Don't do it like that, man.
Yeah. She threw that text. The is you drinking?
That's sounds painful. Just so you know on the radio, this is someone after a night of drinking.
Was he drinking gasoline? Can't handle your any good?
No, it's not that. I was like,
Shake back, cuz, fight back. You gotta fight back, cuz, fight that shit. Oh, man, you gotta fight that shit, cuz. Fight back, cuz, come on. You've been fighting all your life, come on, cuz, fight back.
let's go, bro.
You can beat the Henny, cuz, come on. Bounce out, come on, fight back, cuz. You're not even trying to fight back, you keep your ass whooped. Don't let the Henny whoop your ass like that, cuz? That's right. That's right, there she go. Nah, come on, right? Don't let the Henny beat you like that, cuz. You stronger than this. You stronger than this.
Oh, good, there we go.
God.
Oh, she's kidding.
Wow. Yo, okay. No. No, Blueface, sir. No.
Like,
Why are we normalizing things like this? He put her on the cart to lug in, to roll
Like what?
luggage. Like she's dead weight.
that is.
Oh, dear Jesus. Like, what the hell is going on with our youth, yo?
Okay, so let's put the premise together for those that can't see it.
So Blueface is a rapper, and his girlfriend Chrissy-Ann, whatever, or I'm assuming is also a rapper. So she's had a long night of drinking, it appears, and according to him in the video, it is Hennessy. She was hacking in a way that I've never heard in my life. It makes me never ever want to drink again, because if what happened to her can happen to me, I will pass. She could not move because the Hennessy had gotten to her, because clearly she's trying to keep up with the men, and she should have just drink some pineapple juice and Malibu and called it a day, like I do in the club. But she decided to drink hardback Black Man Hennessy. And now, because she could not get up out of the car and fight it, like Blueface said, he had to put her on the cart that they put luggage in hotels and bring her up to the room and roll her in. That is what happened for those on the radio.
Like, he documented the whole thing like it was Dateline. Like, he had the camera up in her face.
Yeah.
He even zoomed in on her, like, regurgitation. The way how he's telling her to fight, like it's like he's Nelson Mandela.
He was making fun of her.
Fight!
Isn't this the same girlfriend he offered like millions of dollars to break up with him?
Yeah.
Right.
So maybe she should have taken the money.
No,
sis.
She should have taken the money.
Any person, I'm always sus of people that videotape the people they love in their worst state. Especially when there's a reason why you're doing it. And it's because you're going to use it against that person, right? We saw it happen with Johnny Depp and his whole white people foolishness with Amber Heard. We saw it with another white couple back in the day. What's her name? Kate Perry
and
Russell Grant. He videotaped her like dreaming and sleeping, and she was like, and he was like videotaping it.
And Demi Moore.
Yeah, all this. Every time they do this, they use it and then they divorce them. So he obviously did this for a reason.
He did it for a reason, but it's like,
I hope the reason is she sees herself and sees how bad she is.
Rob is like, nope.
Okay, what is it?
Rob is like, no.
They are toxic relationship goals.
They're Whitney and Bobby.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're Whitney and Bobby of of the new generation.
Agreed.
Keep your eyes off of. Their value as a couple is greater than each of their value individually, because neither one of them career is really cracking or nothing like that.
Blueface, baby.
Yeah. But together, you'd be amazed how many young people and some older people saw that video and was like, I hope my baby rolled me on the luggage cart up to the hotel room. And
Please don't ever
Lord Jesus.
forget to roll me. Just so I'm just to make sure I'm not one of those old people. Ever do we want that to happen?
here's the thing, and this is, here he goes, Mr. Misogyny. But I can get fall down, black up, throw up, drunk like that, and she just has to deal with that. If she gets drunk like that, I am going to curse her out the next day. Okay? I am going to be highly disappointed, upset, and very close to sending her back to y'all. Because that's
Wait, we can work it out, y'all.
really
We have a plan to work it out.
yeah. Grabbing the Hennessy bottle, bloop, 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 bloop. That's not a good look. You see how he talks to her though? Like she's a boy. And some people, that's relationship goals. Like, oh, they're best friends. They get
No.
No, not like that. That's not how I want to be your best
No.
friend. No, that's not what I aspire for.
What's
I didn't see friendship. I didn't see the friendship.
her background prior to meeting him, and she was an athlete, and that's what, well, so was he. But that's what's hilarious about it. Like I said, Whitney and Bobby, that's a pretty, yeah, 20, because again, it's not quite as good as the originals, but it's the best we got, best comparison we got.
Yeah, at least Bobby and Whitney had hits.
And they had a
Thank
show
you.
that, never mind. You know what? Yeah, they had hits. they had hits.
Yeah, I mean,
And they were talented, Whitney and Bobby.
Yeah, I really do feel like you said, I hope that you would see this video and see, I got to make a lot of changes. I'm all for having fun, and I think people should have fun, but at what cost? You would never catch me close to being that intoxicated. No, that's
no.
A long time ago, I learned that is not the look. Right. That is not the look. Learned very early on in the 20s that that's not the way to go. And this young woman, she keeps on getting the signals that this is not the way, girl. Like, this is not the relationship. But like Rob said, we can see how much she values herself because he's talking to her like she is a bruh, like she's a dude. And she's out here trying to keep up with the Black Man Hennessy, keep up with the who knows how much she drank. And it was so hilarious that the man that's supposed to love her videotaped it all so he could make some viral TikTok.
Yeah, that's like you said, in his mind, it wasn't like, this is gonna be crazy embarrassing for my shorty. It was like, this is good content. Like, that's 2022. Like, if the bar is low, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
So, one of my favorite people is back in the news, and this time he is not doing rest in peace for Skeet Davidson. He's actually speaking about his new academy. So, our friend, my friend, your friend, Kanye has a new academy called Donda Academy. And we are going to learn a little bit more about Donda Academy. What is Donda Academy? So Donda Academy is a K-12 private school located in Southern California. It has not yet been accredited, which means graduating seniors might not have credits or diplomas recognized by colleges, right? But Ye is calling it a gospel school focused on helping to give kids practical tools that they need in a world post the iPhone being created. He continues to say, so many schools are made to set kids up for industries that don't even matter anymore. He said the school is currently in its third year with 82 enrolled students, and he claims teachers at the schools are employed by the school actually turn your kids into little geniuses. okay? And they wear the approved uniforms of baggy black t-shirts and sweatpants. Now, what does Donda Academy teach to his 82 students? So let's see here. They have core classes of language, arts, math, and science. Then they have lunch and recess, and in the afternoon they take enrichment courses that include word language, visual art, film, choir, and parkour. Now, how much does Donda Academy cost? If I am not mistaken, oh yes, the tuition is $15,000 per year for Donda Academy with the 82 students that is not yet accredited.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
So you're sending a kid to a school that isn't accredited. But the outfits seem fire, though. I would love a uniform.
Yeah, I want a uniform.
I would love a uniform.
Do you want to go first, Rob? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm trying to formulate how.
Okay. Well, this is what I will say. So I watched the interview that Kanye did with Good Morning America, because when he decides to talk, no matter what, the subjects could be garbage bags, and you know you're going to be entertained.
And why were we entertaining?
And it was an entertaining interview. But one of the most interesting things was this school that he mentioned. And hey, first of all, I think it's great that he's trying to contribute to education. On a high level, I'm going to say that. I think that's great. It's a pity that the school is not yet accredited, and I don't know why it's not after, how long is it? 3 years? 3 years. Because I know people that aren't, rich, and they run accredited schools, like right here in Toronto, Canada.
And they're black.
And they're black. So, schools that are maybe like a Christian-based school or whatever, inspirational-based schools, and they're accredited. So I'm wondering why it's taking that long for his school to become accredited. Another thing is that, from what I've heard, some of the teachers at the school aren't really teachers. Some of them are like the choir leaders from
his
Sunday service teaching math. Like, in which where I'm like, sir, like, can we go out and hire some real teachers? Like, there are lots of black teachers out there that would love to work with Kanye. Can you go get them? That's my thought.
My question kind of ties into yours as to why it's not accredited. I think because they're struggling like I am with figuring out what a gospel school is. So I guess because you take choir, it's a gospel school, but gospel is a rather specific word, and it's just kind of like, why?
Because it's Kanye. That's why.
But that's why he's...
Because it's Kanye.
Anyhow, look, here's my thing with Kanye. If he just went like Wizard of Oz and just disappeared and just like lived through an avatar, he would get so much more done. Because he actually has some really good points and ideas occasionally, but you have to sift through the rants and stuff like that, and it's just really difficult to do that. So if he was like, some internet Rush Limbaugh-ish type of anonymous character, I think traction. But because he's gay, it's just kind of like, people are always gonna hold the "Are you on your meds?" over his head,
Listen, people are going to this school. There are parents who have signed up 82 children for this. 82 children. That is not a small feat.
No.
Right?
No.
82 children.
It's a lot.
It's a good amount.
Paying that amount of money.
$15,000 a child.
Per child.
Go to Kanye's school.
Does Ice-T daughter go to Donda Academy?
She might. Okay? She actually might go to Donda Academy.
Donda.
That would be a good school for her.
Well, I think he also went on a rant. Speaking of rants, as Rob said, he did go a bit on a rant. He praised Kim, and then he got mad because she won't allow the kids to even go to Donda Academy part-time.
So his own kids are not allowed to go to his school?
Leave that out.
His kids don't want to go to school.
No.
I get it, that's a Kim and Kanye issue, but it's
Cut
just
it.
not good PR.
You got 4 kids.
It's not good
And not one of them is allowed by your wife to go to the
That's
school.
what it is.
Not one.
They're not allowed. Kim is not allowed with that. Kim said they're not allowed. Four of your kids, and none will go to your. Okay.
Not
I
one.
mean,
Done.
if
And
you,
they can go for free.
yeah, I mean, I think the thing is, if you're
Yeah.
an academic person, and I know all of us here are, we're all about education here. We're all, educated people. I don't know how I would feel. I mean, let's say if I was Kim Kardashian and had the resources I had, would I be okay? Especially if I just if I'm going through the whole legal law school thing and sending your kid to a school where if they, they graduate with that school, they might actually not have any credits to go anywhere. It's kind of like, what did I pay $15K for? Like, if you want your kid to go to art school, they can go to an art school that's accredited. They can go learn the gospel at Sunday school. Like, we don't need to be showing out.
$15,000. Listen, Kanye clearly knows what he's doing. And who knows what he's doing is our Robbie 3 times, who's going to entertain us right now with his 3 minutes. Let me set up the first clip because I hope you actually have a lot to say about this. I'm really hoping you do. And it is Coco and Go.
I mean, she's such a cute kid, that. Okay, because if that was a little boy, I always might have to double back and do this story last because I just got knocked out of the box. That is girl, so cool. The sync stuff, like it's just hard for me because, like I said, Ice-T doesn't seem like the type of dad to be allowing their mama to go through these type of shenanigans. Like, she behaves like a single mom, and I don't understand it other than, I guess, Ice is like 70 or something. He got a 5-year-old, so he might have just been like, look, you got what you wanted, just leave me out of it. And, if that's the case, but maybe after this story, he might come to the rescue because, he comes from a place where this type of behavior is going to get you, like that picture on social media is going to get you in a fight on school at Donda Academy because kids are going to be like, what are you doing? And yeah, that's just kind of it. But people parent their kids the way they want. But I take the long odds on that kid being disciplined in life.
There's the new Bobby and Whitney.
Blueface and Chrissy and why do we keep rewarding bad behavior? It's kind of like with Kim and Kanye, like, why did he do it? Now he can't even. Kanye, one of the wildest men in hip hop, in the industry, and anything, and the Kardashians have made him bow down to submission. He has to do what he is allowed to do. And start coming. I just found out one of our favorites, I don't know, we're talking about this later, I hope not, Lori Harvey is dating John Boyega. And I'm like, why do guys do stuff like that? You know what I mean? Why do that? But anyhow, I guess if she doesn't get mad if you record her doing stuff like this, that's why you would
record her doing stuff like this.
Stuff like that. Hella pissed. And back to Ye and Donda Academy, like I was saying, man, Ye, if he just start the Donda Public Relations Group, he might get a lot more done. But he seemed to avoid going on rants. Like, you're supposed to be talking about the school, and it turns into a tirade of how Kim won't allow the kids to go to the school. And that's just not a good point for the school. Perfect example.
Before I let Carson take over, who in the world is John Boyega?
The British Denzel Washington.
Oh no.
I'm going to have to Google that during the break. So,
The black man they put in Star Wars. And
Yeah.
Really,
yeah.
Good
Good-looking guy. He
guy.
was just here for Toronto's
Film
film
Festival.
festival.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's in The Woman King.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, while I Googled that,
Yes.
I'm here to talk to the people there.
Yes, what is going on, everyone? As you can tell, we are here talking about the foolishness that is on these deep dark internets. We want to thank you so much for joining us every Wednesday at 9 p.m. here on, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time here on IG Live. Join us every Saturday on internet radio through Radio Regent. Thank you, Radio Regent. Syndicated through iHeartRadio at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturdays to hear the replays of our show. And now we're going to head right back into it because we got a lot of
There's
foolishness
still so much foolishness to unpack.
Yes, there is.
Girl.
Listen, I don't know why people go on Beyonce's internet and say just everything, especially when honestly everybody is so Googleable these days. Well, this gentleman wanted to express his love for his wife, so he decided that he would make a tweet that will let his wife know just how much he loves her. And he says, I settled for my wife because she has a stable income. If it was up to me, I would still be with my ex. Yes.
Rob immediately shot
Rob
his
was like,
hand.
I have
That's why
something
we're
to say.
laughing. Please go ahead,
Who
Rob.
was it up to?
A man, because the men
No,
have.
I'm saying I'm asking him. I'm asking Big B. Well, who else is it up to?
Big B Glory _mans. That's him. And I'm like, exactly, because men ask women to marry them. Like the last I checked, a very small percentage of women are the ones who go ahead and propose. Therefore, sir, it was definitely up to you. So clearly the ex broke up with you and then you chose someone else to marry.
I don't know. Is that supposed to be a compliment? At least he didn't at her, but
well,
Jesus.
There's that. I mean, he started with the first two words was I settled.
I settled. Yeah, that's the part that spun
Yeah,
out. The way you settled. You asked you to marry you in the first place.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah,
So
definitely love when you talk like that.
Yes, I would love for Rob to tell the world, especially in his married vows, like in his wedding vows, saying, I'm so appreciative of you and I'm settling for this good life we have. Settle.
I'm settling.
I guess this is as good as it's gonna get. And
Why?
that sounds very 304-ish. Like
I'm done.
Wow.
Oh no!
I'm done.
I'm here for that.
I am so done. I don't.
Did a man say that? Like,
Yes! And that's the part when the lady sent it to me, I really had to look and I was like, what?
Yes.
you said that? Oh, okay.
I think this one guy might be the guy who made the poem to his future wife.
Right?
Wasn't as beautiful.
Yeah,
but
the life coach
The
guy.
life coach.
This
He's
is
still in
because
business.
this one is actually married, legally tied. We learned this weekend how important those legal papers are. Trust and believe. And now he's got legal papers with a woman who he's saying has a higher income than he does.
Baby,
Yeah.
if I could go back in time all over again, I'd definitely not choose you.
Oh no.
You know what I mean?
That's
That's basically what happened.
You know what?
He's asking for to get divorced. He's gonna get
Let
left.
me say this, and I think I can speak, as a Jamaican descendant. If I was chatting with a bunch of older Jamaicans and I brought up this tweet, this is what they would say. They would say, that man worthless.
Oh,
That's what they would say.
yes.
Right,
They would be
because
like,
no man should brag about wanting a wife because she has a better income. Like the whole thing is.
What? Did she get you pregnant or something? Like, what the hell is going on? Like, that's
trust and believe. I think we read that tweet about
Oh,
20
no,
times. I was like, wait, read it again.
And the comments that came down.
Yeah,
Let
yeah,
me actually see what the comments
said. Dude, your life is over. This woman's gonna leave you.
Hey,
You
sir.
think you're meant to be kept to yourself.
Yeah,
Don't
don't-
say it
So
out
Don't
loud.
say it
someone
out loud.
said, someone tagged his wife, I need her to know she's with a sugar baby. Good times.
Oh no.
Someone else said, you know it's cool to keep your thoughts to yourself, right? Question mark. I completely agree. Everyone run from everybody in this situation. Like, what else you gotta say? You might have just manifested that reunion with your ex, my boy. Be safe.
He did.
Oh man.
Who does that on a fucking board? What does he think people were gonna say?
I just
No.
I'm so okay.
No. I'm so confused.
listen.
That was awesome.
Good luck to you, Big B. I wish you nothing because
You wish Big B nothing.
you's
He's a
about
hoe.
to get divorced. You's about to get
Big B
divorced.
nothing. He's a hoe.
Hey, what would these websites do? They actually make a media site off of just
People's
blowing up
stupidity.
people's stupid
Yes.
TikToks and videos, and that's kind of what we're trying to do. But geez,
Right?
content is just endless on this internet. I wish we would have found that one first. Like,
My goodness. So this
I'm
next
following
one,
it.
we're gonna talk about not a wife now, an ex-wife, and how a man decided he was gonna show his love and affection and appreciation for his ex-wife. Before I show you the clip, I'm gonna read the headline. It says, "Man caught on camera urinating on grave of ex-wife while his current wife watched." Now let's see in our first segment of what in the podcast feed is happening here.
Rob looks stressed.
Yeah. It's a stressful situation, girl. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, she's buried at the house? Like, buried out front in the yard, maybe I can understand why the wife. Oh my God. Like this, what in the beta bill? Like, clearly his new wife put him up to this. He probably was drunk and she was like, oh, sure. No, I don't. I'll piss on her grave. Prove it. She was like, hurt. And
He was holding that. This is a long
Oh.
He was holding that for a long, and he's getting back in the car. So clearly that's not their house, right? So I'm gonna read to you what is happening with this man. And you're going to be surprised to learn how long ago his ex-wife and he had divorced.
Oh,
A disgruntled New Jersey man was caught on camera urinating on his ex-wife's grave, a woman he married 48 years prior. The video was recorded by Michael Murphy, 43, who caught his mother's ex-husband, Linda Louise Torello, urinating on her gravesite. Torello passed away in 2017 after battling cancer at the age of 66. Murphy explains to the Daily Mail that he and his family wanted to find out who kept desecrating his mother's grave after finding bags of poop near her tombstone. Upon their discovery, they saw Torello's ex-husband continuously urinating on her gravesite 5 times that week. A man from Bergen County, New Jersey, has been leaving bags of poo and pissing on my mother's tombstone almost every morning, like a normal routine, assisted by his wife also. We have weeks and months of evidence. It has been reported to the police and the news outlet. No one in my family has had contact with him since 1976 or so. How he found my mother's gravesite, we are not sure. So this man has been holding a grudge against his ex-wife since, I want to give you perspective. I was born in 1979.
Yeah, this is before we were born.
And he's still pissed? No pun intended. But he's still pissed?
What the mental illness, like, this, it's
Come on, dude. Let it go.
What? The bathroom.
He's
hopping in the car and driving on. He must have moved close to her grave so he could just do this.
That's
What
crazy.
is wrong with this man? And even furthermore, what is wrong with his wife?
Thank you.
Why
That's my problem.
What's wrong with her?
is she rewarding bad behavior?
45 years ago.
Yeah, let it go.
45 years.
So
It's going to be
45
second.
days ago is not the point. Why are you
Why?
pooping and peeing
Yeah.
graveyard all over somebody's grave over someone? Like, what is wrong with you?
What are you
Obviously
wanting?
something's wrong with you, but what's wrong with the person watching you do it and just let
Right.
it-
Right.
I mean,
That's crazy.
it's like,
wow.
what are you doing with your time? Like, this is the video. It shows us in the evening at night, this is being done. Don't you have anything better to do on a Friday night? Like,
No.
48, almost 50 years ago, you left this woman. She obviously left you alone for, until she passed away. She has passed away now.
And he's
you
moved on. He has a wife. So
still-
why is he
right,
still
he
up
has a
and-
wife.
Why is he
You've
with her
moved
wife?
on. Why
Oh,
do you
that's
actually still care about whatever happened in the 70s?
5 days a week is a job.
That's a job.
Yeah, well, it's
And
Yeah,
a
like a
job.
job.
Into
He's not
his
getting paid
car.
for it.
He had to get into his car.
Yes.
We saw
Yes,
him
yes,
roll
sir.
us.
Exercises, driving, risking his
And
life.
like Rob said, your wife is out here. What? She drives the car. She keeps it running while you go do your business. And it's like, okay, honey, let's go. What?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
there's some
That's-
sort of weird
Something's afoot.
mental issue here.
Something's
I
afoot.
see no toilet paper in the car.
Yeah, they don't wash their hands. Just like, whoa. Not even hand sanitizer, okay? We're gross.
Yeah, this is nasty.
I don't understand the level of anger you could be holding on to for 46
That's
years.
what I want to know. Why are you so mad?
Of anger. What kind of
That's not
anger?
That's crazy. That's holding on to some crazy and not having help. That's why it is good. He needs to be arrested so they can put him in where he belongs.
Yeah.
Or he graduates to, I don't know, throwing poop on people's house or something like that.
And the thing about it is, again, the mom is buried outside of the son's house. This is where the son lives. So that's
Right.
how the son
Right.
got reported. So in the disrespect that this is not just a grave site that you're going to, which would actually make it even crazier, but you're going to someone's home.
Yeah.
And their home, where their children likely play outside, and you are doing like
Yeah, he
that
could've
level
just
of
shot him.
crazy. Right, exactly, because he could have shot him.
He could've shot him.
Yes,
He
yeah.
could have shot him
Because
dead.
it's trespassing.
Trespassing.
I
Let's see
think
what
you would
state
have
this
a
is
good
in again.
justification for it, no matter where you was at.
Let's see what state
So I'm
this is
pissing on
in.
my mama grave and I lost it. Pow.
New Jersey.
Right.
Yeah, I
So
think you'll probably be cool with that one. They understand. Saw the man pissing on my mother's grave. I just happened, he's fortunate, but I think he's gonna be spending his last days in the clinkety clink.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean,
Agreed.
the poor woman passed away of cancer in
Hasn't she been through
2017.
enough?
Like, what are you doing, sir?
You know, let this man go on an extended vacation. Good luck.
and watch who you marry, because the second wife, I think she might even be worse, because clearly she's driving the
She is.
car, she's encouraging the behavior instead of dealing with her husband's clear mental illness.
Yep.
Come on, honey, it's that time.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yep.
Let's pack up the car, honey. And
They
off
probably
they
stopped
go.
for McDonald's afterwards.
Ew, they didn't wash their hands.
So, sir, get some help. and don't get
You
shot.
don't get some help.
Well, I mean, clinkety clink, like you said. Now in our final segment, we're just gonna laugh a little bit because Mima,
Girl.
okay, we're gonna play this. We're gonna.
Go and get CeeCce out again. We gonna have to do something about this front porch thing, CeeCce. I'm tired of trying to lift you up out of there.
Well, I told you bring that car door over here.
Okay.
And I put down on you.
That's how CeeCce gets out. Bring the car door and put it right there as CeeCce climbs down on it.
Yep.
I can't lift the door no more. How the heck am I gonna get you out?
Drag it.
Drag it. Drag it.
Drag it.
I'll drag it. How about we just put the truck up there and you can step up on that, then climb up on that, then climb up on that.
Truck don't got no wheel.
It don't got no way. How can we get it over here?
Pick it up.
I can drag my car over here. We can back it up there. Any ideas how we can get this truck over here so CeeCce can have some steps? Let us know.
I refuse to comment on.
Go and get sick.
I can't do it.
You must. Here's my thing. How did CeeCce move into a house with just? How did? First of all,
she didn't move there. They went up and down them stairs until they fell apart, and then they threw them over there with the truck. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
just let us play in the background.
CeeCce out again.
I want to understand. I'm just gonna mute that because I would really like people to explain to me how it happens to have a home, a trailer, because this is supposed to be a trailer, right? And
Right.
what?
Yeah, so where's the
They
porch?
come in stairs and porches.
Right.
Like this.
Where is it?
And why didn't they, like,
She
let's
used to
say,
call her neighbor all the
let's
time
say
to help
someone
her down.
stole, maybe someone stole the steps. Let's just say that.
This is not
But it's
Chicago.
like, why didn't you just get new steps? Like,
Because she wants someone to drag it.
you want someone to drag it. Listen, I don't know what's happening here. And why is Sis in her night dress just standing out there waiting for the neighbor to come and help her out of this house every time? I was like, it's
And like, okay, so that truck that has no wheels,
right.
but it does have wheels, but it did have wheels. She would climb on top of it and slide. Is that what they used to do?
And took the door and she would like slide down the door, girl, to leave her own house.
All I can say is, watching that video, I felt like Leo DiCaprio and
Was eating Gilbert Grape? Oh no! Yo, we're so
yes, I felt so dirty inside, but it felt so good at the same time.
Oh no!
It is very
It is.
kind of poor. Yeah.
We should not be laughing at that at all, but it is so funny at the same time. It's just, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
I'm sorry. I'm watching this replay and I'm just still confused. Like,
Girl, don't worry, you're not alone. The whole planet's confused.
I think I watched this about 50 times, and I literally, throughout the day, when anyone wanted something, I was like, you can just drink it. Like, because
Where the hell is the porch?
I don't know, Home Depot.
Where's the ladder?
The local, whatever.
A piece of rope.
Rope.
Girl.
Tarzan down the road.
Figure it out.
Like,
this neighbor goes to her house every day to help her down? For free? Well, of course it's for free, so she ain't got no money.
listen, Mima, CeeCce, she got, I mean, that's a lot of land. That she got so much land, but no steers.
right.
She has all this land and all this junk, but no stairs
to get
go
out of her.
forward.
Is this a trailer park home? Like, what would this be called, Robert? I don't even, like, what is this called?
Is it a portable?
Mobile home. But the mobile homes move, right? Mobile means it moves. She don't even have stairs to get out.
Right.
Oh, you see. Oh. The educate this I feel like this is where like inbreeding goes wrong, right? Like not
Yeah, girl. This is an incestual. This is an incestual relationship.
Oh, no.
I don't even understand how this. I mean, okay. I have.
They want to say that black people have no sense. Come on now.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Caucasian woman.
I mean, if they have the internet out there, I'm pretty sure they can get on Amazon and get some stuff.
Order a ladder.
Home Depot. Like Home Depot, you can get.
Home Depot is 43 miles away.
But the neighbor has a car. She said sometimes they back it up and get her up there. So
maybe this is the time to back it up.
Listen, I'm gonna need CeeCce and
I didn't even see no power line.
Maybe, CeeCce, where's her husband at? Where's her man?
That man gone.
He
Okay.
needs to get her
That
something.
man died.
He is gone. That man died of
In the truck.
They still have stairs when he
stress. He's probably still in there because they couldn't get him out.
Yeah, they still have damn. They couldn't get him out. Right.
The man's still in there. He's his dead body still in there because they couldn't get him out.
Couldn't even get him out.
I wish the people, if you're honestly listening on the radio, please come and watch the replay of this show on the Not Your Typical Girl Talk Instagram or YouTube. Because they were actually this was like a debate. This was a conversation that they clearly have had many times. Yes. And this happens almost every day. Because she's got to leave, I would assume, every day to go where I'm done.
I mean, they have a TikTok account, but they don't have stairs. I don't know what to say.
Maybe she should start a GoFundMe.
What was the caption of this video?
It was just.
I don't remember.
Let me put this up. So this was the caption. It was what in the. That's all it was. What in the. Let me see what some of the commentary. It was just what in the. They said they repossessed her steps. I'm done.
You know what? They probably did. That makes sense. I'm done. I get it.
It was just like, what was it? Layaway stairs? They said that another person that says this has got to be Chucalissa, Mississippi.
Oh, come on, Mississippi.
Not Chucalissa.
No offense to those.
No, we love you, Mississippi.
If you have internet.
They said, another person said she got to bend them knees and take a leap of faith. God.
I don't know if that leap will end well, though. That's the only thing.
In that little Walmart night dress, I don't think we want to see that.
The woman's got 3 stomachs. There's no leap to take. If she takes that leap, it'll be the leap into glory, okay?
That's like one of those Christmas.
That's not the way.
Those Christmas nights.
Right? This one may be the best one. They call me Vanilla says, child, drive the house over to the cars. Just drive the actual house. It's a mobile. You said
it's a mobile.
Deceased. And another person said what I'm about to say. That's enough internet for today. This is where we get off of Beyonce's internet because this is why I need this show. I have had a very rough weekend, and this show has kept it together because thank you, CeeCce, for making me realize this is not my life. And I am so blessed.
Yeah.
Right?
Life ain't so bad.
We all have something to give thanks for. All of us have steps.
Not so bad. We have steps. And we know how to get down from the steps. But before we go into anything else, I don't know what Robbie 3 Times got for us. But Robbie 3 Times you have to do your final 3 minutes. And you are going to let us know how you feel about a wife with a stable income and urinations on grapes and no steps. So let's go.
Yeah, that's where my guy, Big B, Yeah, man, you should have took a plan B or something, man. Like,
Facts.
oh no, what to tell that guy, man? Like, nothing about that sounds like anything that I could even remotely relate to. Like, I settle for my wife because she has a stable income. If it was up to me, I would still be with my ex. I'm still trying to figure out who it's up to, but hopefully Big B can find them and get his ex back, because his stable working wife might be ready to take her stable ass home somewhere after realizing that he just aired her out on the internet talking about she had benefits.
I'm done.
Yeah, man, that is bad.
Ah.
And let's just call him Clarence. Or Chester. No,
Chester is more.
Chester, probably a more. Chester, the grave desecrator. Like, what in the. Is
Tarnation.
Mental health is real in America. There are so many that need supervision and medication, and they're not getting it. And what's even worse is that he has an accomplice. Not only should he catch a case, she should too. He could not be doing this literally crap without her help.
Oh, wow.
And I
Crap.
the book at both of them. Or what them get, because that's so, and just like you search for this grave, you search for this one, like Lord knows, good thing he didn't catch up with her when she was still alive.
Facts.
That is facts, actually. And now it's time for CeeCce.
CeeCce, I gotta chill, because CeeCce could legitimately get us canceled. Like, Lowry.
CeeCce.
Nailed her. So there's only a handful of places where you're going to find that as a common name. And Nelda and CeeCce, I'm just not going to fall for the bait. Like I said, they single-handedly dismantle so many concepts, just this video. And one of those is that, like, come on, like, I guess that feminism ain't get to that town.
There is that. And just for the sake of it, before Telly goes ahead, I'm actually going to see if I can look up Nelda Lowry, as Robert just said, and see what I can find with Nelda. Oh, here's her tickety talk. I found her on TikTok. Oh, found her on Facebook. Let's see who we can do for Nelda. This looks like they're from, if it's the right lady, they're from Marion, Louisiana.
Oh,
Marion, if this might just be Nelda. That looks like the land. That might be Nelda. I'm not sure, but yeah, that might be Nelda right there. But we did find Nelda's tickety talk, and yeah, Nelda has 1.1 million likes and 63,000 followers. Look, we found Nelda's tickety talk. This is Nelda right here.
oh, okay, Nelda.
All right, Nelda, you go ahead.
All right.
Nelda in these streets with her 64,000 tickety talk followers. Okay, Nelda, we see you.
They want to tune in. This is like, what was it? This is like Cops, Chuckalisa or something.
Good night. Good night.
It actually reminds me a bit of, remember Honey Boo Boo? And Honey Boo Boo was like the biggest show.
Okay.
It's that sort of.
Thank all three of you for joining the cancel train. We want to thank you all so much for joining our last episode of Not Your Typical Girl Talk, because now I'm sure Nelda and all of her 63,000 followers will be like, those people that are talking bad on us. But hopefully, those same 63,000 people will help her to find some steps. We're rooting for you, CeeCce and Nella. But in the meantime, while you're out there building those steps, don't forget to follow us right here on Instagram under the name Not Your Typical Girl Talk, where you can see us live every Wednesday at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Also, we want to give a huge shout out to Radio Region. Thank you for giving us this platform. We hope you continue to give us this platform because we're just here speaking our truth. And if you want to hear more of our truth, you know what you got to do. You got to go to iHeartRadio, search Radio Region, and then scroll down till you find Not Your Typical Girl Talk to hear award-winning content. You heard, listen, y'all. You just heard. You heard, yes, girl, tell them the gospel. You heard the gospel of Not Your Typical Girl Talk. You heard Robbie one, not two, but thrice. 3 times.
Robbie thrice.
Robbie thrice. That's it, yo. Yes, Robbie thrice. Listen, what more do y'all need to see that we are the truth, the way, and the light? Okay, yeah, that's Jesus, but still, we're close enough. So don't forget to find us there. We're also on YouTube and join our Facebook group under the same name, Not Your Typical Girl Talk. In the meantime, we're going to dance it out, but we got Kersia, I Am Telly, we got Queen Sheba, and we got Robbie. 1, 2, 3, thrice. 1, 2, 3 times, y'all. And until next time, be thankful for your steps, because apparently there's a lot of people that don't have any stairs.
Amen.
I'm going to go now and watch What's Eating Gilbert Grape because the film was a little too close to watching Leonardo DiCaprio films. Because, you know, it's very reminiscent to certain, you know what, y'all?
And we are out. Deuces, peace. See you next week. Namaste, ladies. Bye-bye.